Good morning, Xiaojie here, and this is Kokuna, and we're gonna do a morning yoga right here in Sanlitun. I think this is a really cool building reflecting, which is probably from the 80s or 90s kind of style here in Beijing. This morning's exercise is really on stretching, so it's really good for athletes or people who do a lot of workouts. When you are ready, just hop onto a mat. Find a comfortable sitting posture, an easy sitting posture. Cross your leg here at your shin bone. Start to place both hands on your knees. Close your eyes. Put even weight on your buttocks, the sitting bones. Extend the spine, open the heart. Drop the shoulders down. Extend the neck, tuck the chin in, relax the forehead, relax the third eye point. Feel the gravity, drawing your knees towards the ground. Slightly engage the core and breathe. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice your heartbeat. We're going to start the session with 3 ohms. So place your hands together, heart center. Inhale to get ready. Hands down onto the mat. Open your eyes. Bring a smile to your face. It's very early, 6:30 in the morning here. So set the intention for the day that you can be present for the rest of the day. If it's your night there for you, then you can set the intention that you can be present for the rest of the night. Our next inhale, bring both arms up. Interlace the fingers. Really press your both palms up. Look up. Drop the shoulders down. Open the heart. Exhale. Bring the hands down. One more time. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Bring your arms up. And exhale. Bring the hands down. One more time. Inhale. Come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Walk your right hand out. Inhale, left arm up and stretch. Feel the left sitting bone grounded onto the mat, like you're glued to the mat. As we inhale, we reach the left arm further towards the right side. Deepen the stretch on the left side. Elongate the spine. Open up the heart. Be aware of where the right shoulder is. Bring it away from the ears. You can look up. See the color of the sky, the color of your ceiling. And next, inhale, come back up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. And stretch as you exhale. Right sitting bone glued to the mat, glued to the ground. Right arm reach towards the left side. And exhale, you drop your heart center towards the mat even more without bringing the heart center down. And so we're still opening the heart. Be aware of where the left shoulder is. Bring it towards the mat. Bring it down into the socket of the joint. You can look up. If you have any neck problems, you can also just look towards the side like I do. Next, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring the hands down. We're gonna do a twist in our lower back. So bring the left hand to the right knee. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale and then exhale. Bring your heart center to the right side. So instead of focusing on the heart, focus on your navel. See if you can bring the navel towards the spine a little bit more. As you exhale, push into your knee, really twist from the lower back. With your attention placed in the lower back, and see how much you can twist there first, and then open your heart a little more. Look towards the right shoulder. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, the right hand go to the left knee. Sit up nice and tall first. Place your attention in the navel area. Bring the navel into the spine. As you exhale, start to twist. Remember, we always have the 70% rule where you meet yourself at your natural resistance. And with each inhale and exhale, we deepen the twist. We deepen each posture. That's a much more gentle way to nurture our body, to relax, to stretch. And in this way, we never compromise the quality of the breath either. And exhale, release. Come to a table position. Now from here, just gonna go straight into a puppy pose. So bring both arms slightly further towards the mat, the front of the mat. Bring the heart center down here. Check out where your hips are. They need to be right above the knee so your thighs are 90 degrees. Bring the armpit down towards the mat. Drop your forehead down. Breathe. Open the heart. Relax the neck. Feel the opening of the front of the body. And next inhale, we slowly press onto the mat. Come up and bring the hands back to right underneath your shoulders. From here, we're going to give some flexibility to our big joints, the hips and the shoulders. So we're going to move forward and move back, just slowly and gently. Move back and forward as you inhale and exhale. So go with your own pace. And you can also bring your your navel down as you exhale and as you inhale, like an angry cat. So exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale like an angry cat. Exhale, go back like a cow pose. And inhale. Now this time, I'm just gonna move slightly, sending your shoulders slightly over the wrist. You should be able to feel the forearms stretching. It's also a strengthening pose as well. Tucking your tailbone a little bit more. And release. Now place both hands, the fingers pointing directly towards you. And stay here. It's the same posture, just the easier version. Breathe, and you can move your torso towards the back of the mat more if you like. That stretches the arms even more. And release. You can stay where you are and interlace the fingers behind your back. Bring the navel into the spine. Open up the chest as you place the bottom of the palm together. Really bring the elbows in towards one another. And see if you want to lift up even more if you have the flexibility. If you feel like this is already enough or too much, You can either stay here or grab onto your opposite elbows. So each inhale, try to bring your fists, bring your hands towards the sky more. One more breath here. And release. Shake out your hands, shake out your arms. Bring a smile to your face. See if your awareness is still on the mat. So we're doing a lot of stretching poses, and sometimes if it's too easy for your body, your mind will start to wander. So you can also just advance the posture or take a notch up. Right? So depending on where your breath is, you can decide how much you want to stretch. I'm going to do it one more time. Now, this time, interlace your finger in another way. The other pinky toe outside. So as we inhale, we bring the palms together and the elbows together. Exhale. Bring the navel in. This time as we inhale, we're going to bring the heart center towards the thigh. Bring your forehead down. Bring the arm up towards the sky and keep moving forward. Natural breath here. Each breath, try to send your hands towards the front of the mat even more. Last breath here. Inhale, bring your torso up. Bring the buttocks towards the heels. Exhale, release. Now bring both legs towards the front of the mat. Just an easy fold, right? So if you've done a lot of exercise, I've done a lot of exercises lately, so I really feel the hamstrings are very tight. So the first forward fold, you can bend your knees as much as possible, but do flex the toes, align your knees with your ankles, tucking the tailbone, opening the heart, and inhale, arms up. Exhale, just gently fold forward. Meet yourself at your natural resistance. 70% of the stretch. Just go easy, easy, easy on your body. Say hello to your body. Hey, I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I respect you. With each inhale and exhale, you deepen the posture just a little bit more. See if how your body is feeling. Is your body angry at you if you're stretching a little bit too much? As you inhale, really elongate from the lower back, middle back, and upper back. Exhale, bring the heart center, navel towards the front of the body. Relax the shoulders, relax the heart, relax in your mind. Bring a smile to your face. It's a beautiful day. It's actually up to you whether you want to make it a beautiful day or not. Next inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, hands by the side. We're going to do one leg fold, folding forward. So bring the right leg in, right foot into the side of the left leg. Tilt your heart center slightly towards the toes. Now you have more room, so straighten the knee more. As we inhale, bring ourselves up. Engage the navel here and exhale, fold forward. Your hands can come to the mat, which is more supportive. If you are ready for a more stretchy pose, you can either grab onto your toes, the other hand grab onto your outside edge of your foot, or you can grab onto your own wrist. Whatever it is, see if you're still happy and easy in your mind. Continue to breathe, feel the stretch. And next, inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down. Extend the right leg. Bring the left leg in. How are you doing? Engage the navel. Direct your heart center towards your big toe. Inhale, arms up. Straighten the knee. Exhale, fold forward. Enjoy each breath. Feel your shoulders here. Feel the quality of your breath. How is your heart feeling? How's your leg feeling? As we inhale, we elongate the spine from the lower back all the way to the neck. Exhale, fold a little bit more, engage the core. You will see the difference when you engage the core. You can try not to engage the core and see how deep you can fold forward more. Engage the knees, straighten the knees. On the next inhale, we come back up. Exhale, hands by the side. Cross your legs. Bring the hands to the front of the mat, and we go back to a plank posture. We're not going to do much of the strength work, just a tiny bit today to awaken the muscles in your body. So shoulders over the wrists, tucking your tailbone. Bring the back of the head slightly up, send the heart center forward. Press the heels towards the back of the mat. Engage the thigh. 3 more breaths here. Feel the weight evenly distributed on both hands. On your next inhale, we push back and up. So bend your knees as much as needed. Right now, you can step left and right like you're riding a bicycle. When you're ready, you can come to a still downward facing dog. Feel the alignment here. Bring the shoulders back into the socket. Relax the neck. Open up the rib cage, the heart center, but not overly so. Bring the navel into the thigh. Lastly, if you still have room, you can start to straighten the knee more without compromising the alignment in the torso. You can bring your heels towards the ground. Monitor the quality of your breath, the quality of your mind. Bring a smile to the face. It's a easy resting posture, so make sure you're not pushing yourself too much. So if you notice you happen to have the habit of push too much, I want you to step back a little. Not physically, but for everything, every posture you do, don't go too far. Right? Remember 70%, and slowly we deepen each twist. All right, so bring the right leg up. Feel the stretch on the right hip twist. Now bend the knee. Stack the right hip over the left. You bring your armpit, the right armpit, towards the mat still. Open up your hips. Continue to breathe. And square your hips towards the ground. Bring your right leg down onto the mat. Bring your left leg up. You can point the toes, open up the hip twist, and from here, bend the left knee, stack the left pelvis, the left hip over the right. Bring the left armpit down so you can deepen the twist as well. Monitor the quality of the breath, the quality of the mind. Distribute the weight evenly onto both arms and hands. How are you doing? Are you still smiling? And as you exhale, bring the hips towards the mat. Bring the leg down. Drop both knees down. Place both feet, the back of the feet on the mat. Bring your heart center forward. Just gonna lower our body down into an easy cobra. Easy cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Bring the neck towards the back. You can stay here. You can also look up. Stretch the front of the throat. Whatever you do, bring a sense of calmness to your body. Just by being easy in your body, it's hard to become when we're stretching too much, right? So we want our body to embody calmness and peace first, and that will bring a sense of peace to our mind. Bring the forehead down. Sorry, before you bring the forehead down, you can place the hands out. So I'm usually placing it at the front of the mat. Bring my forehead down. The elbow move towards the front of the mat. Here, very importantly, is to drop the shoulders away from the mat so you can feel the stretch. It's a really interesting feeling, and it's a muscle. I actually don't really know which muscle, but a muscle that I don't feel much, I can feel the stretch here in this posture. You can flap your wings a little bit if that makes you feel good. And bring your hands by the side. From here, we are going to engage the lower back. Bring the hands, you can either interlace them or just place them by the side of the body. Engage the thighs, engage the lower back, bring your legs up, bring your heart center up. Reversed boat. Point your toes, engage the thigh. It's a stretch, the front of the body, but also a strengthening in the lower back. And release. All right, bring the left hand, grab onto the ankle of the left leg. Bring the knees together. You can use both hands, or you can just use one hand. Bring your heel towards the buttocks. You should feel a very nice stretch in the front of the thigh. And if you say, well, I don't feel it, well, it's because you're pretty flexible. So you can bring the knee off the mat and deepen the stretch. So for me, I need to lift my knee up in order to feel the stretch. Still breathe easily. 2 more breaths here. How are you doing? And release. Now bend the right leg. Grab onto the ankle on the right side. You can use both hands or just one hand. Heel towards the buttocks. If you don't feel any stretch in the front of the thigh, bring the knee up, but make sure that it's still close together with the other knee. Two more breaths here. See if you can deepen the stretch. Either bring the heel towards the buttocks or bring the knee up. And release. All right. Bring the hands to the chest, by the side of the chest, tucking your toes. You can keep your knees on the mat. A more advanced way to come up is to keep your knees off the mat. Engage the shoulder blades, bring them in together as you come up. Push yourself away from the mat and go into a downward facing dog. Very nice, everyone. You can walk out your dog one more time. Come to a still dog whenever that feels right to you. Engage the core, bring your heart center towards the thigh, opening the heart, shoulders into the shoulder socket, relax the neck, bring the heels down, straighten the knees. Next inhale, we bring the right leg up without flipping the hips open, without. And next exhale, bring the knee, now listen carefully, bring the knee to the palm, the right palm, and the foot to the left. Drop your left knee down. So depending on how flexible you are, maybe this is already enough for you. And you can just stay here. Usually I place my hands on the mat. And this helps me to support my upper body so I can control how much stretch I'm feeling. Right? And if it's not enough, you can bring your heel, the right heel, towards the front of the mat. You can do that. For me, I can do it, but I monitor my breath and my brain. It's telling me, oh no, today feels like too much. Then I just bring my heel towards my left hip a bit more. So really, yoga is really letting our body lead our mind. So don't try too hard because that's very countereffective, actually, counterproductive. Yeah, that might be the right word. So bring the left hips down. And if you're someone who's really not flexible, you can also just put blocks onto the right hips. We can stay here, or if you have the room to come back down, you can make a pillow, drop your forehead down onto the mat. And relax into the posture. It should feel nice. Whatever you do at this point, which level of stretch you do, it should feel like, oh, I can breathe, I can smile. Right? It's hard to have a beautiful day when we're constantly at our maximum level of capacity. So nurture yourself, meaning practice within the window of tolerance. Acknowledge where our limitations are and be okay with that. Accept that. Accept yourself. Work towards the goal. So you'll still have a goal. But enjoy the journey. Enjoy each breath. Your breath is the journey. Press yourself back up. Tuck the left toe under. Bring the knee up. Bring the hips up. Step back into a downward facing dog. Hello, downward dog. Say hello to your body. Be playful. Next inhale, bring the left leg all the way up. Stretch the left hip quest to straighten the left knee. And exhale, bring the left knee towards the left palm, the right foot towards the right hand. Adjust the distance, adjust the level of stretch as you need. I feel okay here today like this, so I'm just gonna stay here. You can put a block on your left sitting bone if it's impossible to get your hips squared. Send your heart center forward, relax your mind. Feel the stretch on the left sitting bone, the outer edge of the glutes. If you have more room, you can come down with me, make a pillow one more time with your hands. Place your forehead onto the little pillow, relax, drop the shoulders down, drop the weight onto your hands. Relax, enjoy each breath. If you have a peaceful mind, you are then able to have extra attention for the environment. What are you hearing? Can you hear the birds in the environment? I can hear them in mine. Cultivate patience for your body. Press yourself up to the hands. Tucking your right toe, bring the knee off the mat, the hips up, and bring yourself back into a downward facing dog. And what Coconut does every morning is when he wakes up, he does a downward facing dog and then a upward facing dog. Hello, Coco. Bring the navel into the spine. Open the front of the body. Rotate the upper arm out. Straighten the knee if you can. Bring the heels down to the mat. Now send your heart center forward. Cross your leg. Sit back. All right. How's everyone? How's everyone? Lay down onto the mat. Very nice. Downward dog. Give me upper dog. Upper dog. Upper dog. Very good. Sorry, everybody. He does it way better than I do. Now, once you're here, your feet are hip wide distance apart. Bring both palms onto the mat. Press down onto the mat. Send your hips high. Bridge. So your navel and your heart center is in one line. We're not overly pressing our lower back up. Right? So be aware of that. Don't overextend. Bring the knee in. Imagine if there's a mug placed between your knees, you're able to hold on to the cup, to the mug, without dropping it onto the ground. Extend your neck more. 2 more breaths here. Bring the navel into the spine. Bring the buttocks in. And exhale, drop your lower back onto the mat. Buttocks onto the mat. Bring the knees in. Hug yourself into one little ball. And relax your head back down. You can go left and right with your lower back. Massage your lower back. Now extend the right leg down onto the mat. Extend the left leg up. You can place behind your thigh. That already may be enough for you. Right? If you need more flexibility, not need more flexibility, if you have the room for more of the stretch, you can place onto your calf muscles, straighten the knee. So both knees are straightened. The right foot flex. Square the hips here, and you can bring the knee close to your chest. Remember, monitor the breath, monitor the quality of your mind. Drop the shoulders onto the mat. So if you want to straighten the knees a bit more. And release. Now, bend the left knee. Place the left knee towards the right side. Usually I bring my hip up, so I'm still falling in, my hips are still in the middle of the mat. Open up the left arm, look towards the left, close your eyes, enjoy the stretch, let go. Extend your forehead, relax the third eye point as we come to the end of the practice. Settle your heart, settle your breath. Bring the knee back into the neutral position. Extend the left knee, bring the hands by the side, bring the right knee in. Now this time as we inhale, we extend the right leg, hand can come to the, can go beneath, yeah, beneath the thigh, or you can cup your calf muscle. Flex the toes, square the hips. Bring the calf muscle, bring the leg towards you. Feel the stretch on the left side, the left hip crest stretching more as you bring the right knee towards you. Drop the shoulders down. Cultivate the easiness in our last few postures as we stretch. Don't overstretch. Even if that means you need to bend your knee a little, that's totally fine. No one is judging as long as you don't judge yourself. Release the hands, bring the right knee towards the left. So I place my hands onto the mat and I lift my hip up and then I twist. And this way, my hip is still in the middle of the mat. Open up your right shoulder, the right part of the torso. Look towards the right. Left hand can come to the right knee. Relax, relax, relax. Deep breath here. Send your breath to places where you need a lot more space. For me, I can feel just right beneath my right armpit. There's a lot of tension there, so I'm sending my breath there. Each inhale, you're bringing love. Exhale, send your breath to places that need relaxation, space, and love. Next inhale, bring your knee towards the sky. Bring your foot down onto the mat. Place your buttocks into the middle. Open up the hands. Open up the arms. Take rest. Relax yourself onto the mat. Feel the weight on the ground. The gravity pulls you to the mat. You don't have to do anything here. All you need to do is to let yourself breathe naturally. Deepen your breath. Start to wake up your body. Rotate your eyes from left to right within the closed eyelids. Relax the eyes. Now wiggle your fingers and the toes. Hello, body. Thank you for being here so I can, through you, experience the world. Push yourself up to a sitting posture. Cross your leg. Come to an easy posture. Place the hands on the knees. See how your body feels in this moment. How your heart feels, how your mind feels. As we wake up to welcome the day, setting intentions for today in the format of a mantra. It could be just patience. It could be relaxation. It could also be the theme of the day of yoga, of everyday's yoga really, is the body lead the mind. Pick one. Don't overdo it. Bring a smile to your face. We'll end the session with 3 ohms. Place your hands at the heart center. Inhale to get ready. Hands to the forehead, bow down to your heart. Namaste. Thank you for spending the time with me right here in Sanlitun in Beijing, where I call it home. And I wish you a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Thank you for waiting for me.